Well, what that remind me of? That reminded me of like someone asked me a question. They're like, "Would you rather get raped by a gang of gorillas or fight 1 million snapping turtles at once?"
1 million, bro. You're fucked either way. Like literally, dude. Those
Yeah.
I could not stop a snapping turtle. It's got too much durability. Like you'd have trouble stopping one. You can evade them, but you have to stop them. Dude, like, how does that even go? Like, you have to get behind each one, maybe snap its neck, while the others are like literally taking chunks out of your legs.
Yeah, dude. And then you have to think about how heavy they are and like how much fucking how much energy you have.
That's 1 million, by the way. That's 1 million. 10 would be a problem, and then the alternative is getting raped by gorillas.
I don't know. It's just kind of like the most like grueling, insane test of endurance you could ever imagine, versus like surefire like pain. Like,
is there a platform I can climb onto to avoid the turtles temporarily?
just imagine you're like in a big white void of purgatory. Like,
they win, bro. They eventually win.
The fucking turtle army.
Yeah, dude, they win. There's 1 million.
You could probably outrun them.
You could, but then it's like, how long do you stall? And then like, do you have a place to rest? Because you've got to take them out, and it's gonna. And then
You got to maybe you can calculate like how long they can go without food versus you.
I think they'll be fine, to be honest. Like, you've got to kill 1 million. That's so time consuming.
No. What if they all die of starvation before you do? You know.
But what if they don't?
I don't know. You have to look it up. Someone look it up. How long can turtles go without food?
One of the benefits humans had to hunting other animals is that we're very good for long distance. So we would literally just walk and stalk animals as far as possible. Even though they were faster, they'd run out of energy and then we'd finish them off. So like,
yeah,
you could just outwalk the turtles far away enough until they starve. But that's the thing: are they gonna starve? Like, you'd have to just worry about that. What if they eat each other? Bro, that's not part of the equation, Emo.
They can go 160 days without food.
Oh, they win.
Well, okay, hear me out, right? Like, so this is what you gotta do. This is what you gotta do. You gotta flip one over and kill it, right? Like, you kill one, and you gotta eat that motherfucker, and then eat, like, one turtle a day or so until they fucking starve to death. But then you gotta question, like, can your body, like, tolerate fucking snapping turtle, like, neck meat or something?
You have
like,
to also consider, like, when you go to sleep, am I far enough away that they're not going to get me in my sleep? Like, they'll eventually make their way? Because, like, I'm imagining they're like AIs where they know where you are at all times.
Yeah, like, how far can they travel in, like, 8 hours?
Like, because, you'd be so scared, like, am I going to sleep through, and then they're going to be right there biting my arms and stuff?
They would kill each other for food. And you could eat some dead ones.
By the way, guys,
maybe, I don't know.
By the way, guys, 1 million. By the way, 1 million.
I don't even know if you can. Could you even eat like raw turtle meat?
Well,
is it poisonous?
That's not even part of the equation, too. Like, they can't be eating each other because we're meant to defeat 1 million of them. Like, so we can preserve ourselves, but like having them eat each other is kind of like, oh well, then they're just taking each other out. Like, it's just doesn't really make sense to them.
How are you gonna poison what they're eating though? You're in like just imagine you're in like an infinite white void.
Yeah, you don't have any resources. You've only got what you can go with based on you existing with them. Like, that's all. You and just your clothes. That's it. Your clothes, you, and then the fucking turtles.
You'd probably get a parasite. Ugh, God.
Yeah, you would. I think some reptiles, especially like those, carry weird stuff in their flesh if you don't cook the meat.
I think the turtles win, dude. I think you might just have to take the gorilla dick.
Can we, like, break their shells and then make, like, a fire somehow and spark it up? Like, I don't know, like... But it's a white void. I don't know. It's a white void. I don't even think you could.
You might just have to get dicked by gorillas for, like, an hour or something. That might just be the more optimal decision.
Is it as gay when you think about it?
Do gorillas have AIDS? I don't know. It depends on the gorilla, I
No,
imagine.
this is STD-free gorillas, but like, is it,
Yeah, they're like virgin gorillas. Yeah, virgin gorillas.
Wait, does it feel as like if you're a straight dude, the idea of getting bummed by another man is kind of like, nah, never, bro. I'd rather take a bullet. Like most dudes will reply with some shit like that. But it's
yeah,
like,
but would you have like a slow, excruciating death by snapping turtles and like parasites and shit?
But I was gonna say to you, is the shame as bad? Like if it's gorillas though. I mean,
well,
like,
here's the other thing though. Here's the other thing. Okay, you gotta think about this as your pride as a man, right? So you either get raped by gorillas to stay alive, or you're that guy that fought 1,000,000 turtles and died. I know, it's kind of a chatty way to die,
Yeah, it
like
actually
fighting
is.
1,000,000 turtles and dying. So I don't know.
Wait, but what if no one knows that you got bummed by the gorillas? You just say, yeah, I fought 3 gorillas and survived.
Yeah. Man has an altercation with 3 gorillas and survives. Might be trying to chatty too.
He was quoted saying, Mike Tyson would never.
I feel like if people knew though, dude, like you could okay, if people knew you, like, okay, like imagine everyone on Earth was like watching us on a screen, and like it's like a game show that everyone's watching, and like you choose 2 buttons. There's like the 3 gorillas in the white void, and then the 1,000,000 turtles, and everyone saw you make your decision. Dude, imagine making a tweet in the future, like, oh, hey guys, I'm streaming, like, hey, yo, you bring your boyfriend, it's like a picture of a gorilla or something, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, they'd definitely do that kind of shit, dude.
Maybe you can play it.
You know what I mean? They'd definitely be posting gorilla pics under every one of your shit.
Like, a self-deprecation, though. Self-deprecation. Just say you're a man of the apes, that's all.
Yep.
I did it for the homies.
Yeah, okay, you gotta save this podcast right here. God damn.
I'll get someone to like clip this and have.
I actually want to upload this on Seth. That'd be funny.
Yeah, it would be
I'll
upload
upload that.
Clyde and Seth discuss.
Yeah.
Clyde and Seth discuss.
I see you
What
played
would you
Nike
rather?
Spoonie before.
Okay, how about fighting 3 gorillas in a confined space versus 1,000,000 turtles in unlimited... Wait, hang on. Fighting 3 gorillas in a confined space versus 3,000,000... Sorry, versus...
Well, so the thing about getting raped by gorillas is that you survive, but you're like kind of humiliated and like brutalized. Whereas with the 1,000,000 turtles, you can fight for your life, but it's like an extremely slow and excruciating death. Like,
bro, that's so funny.
Because you're never gonna win.
It's so funny to think that you and I are actually like debating that we would rather fight 1,000,000 snapping turtles than get fucked in the ass. Like that's essentially like what it is. Like that's how far we go to be like, I'm taking dick in the ass. I'll fight 1,000,000 snapping turtles.
Look, all I'm saying, it's a little bit different though, you know what I mean? It's not just like that, because you gotta remember, it is gorilla dick, so it's still like bestiality, you know what I mean? But I guess it's not consensual bestiality. You're getting raped, so I don't know. Would people, like, dude, if people knew, bro, they'd be calling you, like, a furry, and, like, oh my god, man, just, like, it's over.
Nah, that's when you pull the card, you pull the don't slut shame me. I didn't have a choice. Like,
don't slut shame me.
Whip that out.
Fuck. Oh, fuck.
I didn't have a choice. I know my truth. Those gorillas had their way with me, and I had no choice.
Oh my god.
What, you expect me to fight 3 gorillas? Is that what you think, huh?
Maybe you can do the old jail strat where you like clench your ass and then like you twist, like snap the gorilla's dick so like it's not like as long.
Nah, then you die. Like that's when they whoop you to death. Like that's not part of it.
Yeah, that's when they're fucking mauling you.
Bro, in the fine print, it says no fighting back, no resistance.
Yeah, dude. Oh, the gorilla would get so fucking pissed.
It'd probably get pissed even with you, like, moving in a way he's not happy with.
Okay, but then there's the question of this. Would you rather get, like, mauled by the gorilla and you still might survive?
Nah, there's death. Death's confirmed.
But, you know, you don't get dicked as long, you know?
Wait, But you can make it quick, bro. Throw it back. Like, throw that shit back. Like,
Throw that thing back. Okay. Okay, for real, how long do gorillas last? Is there like any gorilla?
He's not lasting long with me. I'm giving him the fucking.
Give him that sloppy top, bro. Like, okay. Does anyone know how long the gorillas last? Ready? Don't start making the noises. What the fuck, man? Just wear a butt plug? No, dude. You gotta get raped. There's no choice.
There's no tomfoolery about it. It's fucking cut and dry. You're taking a dick in the ass. Like, there's no fucking...
You're getting raped by... You're getting gangbanged by the gorillas, or you're fighting the turtles, dude. There's no fucking choice. Like... Animals last really short. Yeah, that might be another thing.
It says in the fine print. Yeah, it does. Yeah, they also fucking don't last long because they're not watching porn all the damn time, so they're in full-on, like, legit nature mode. Like, they're just, like, procreation, instant nut.
Okay, so gorillas don't last that long, and they have small dicks. So, you'd rather die to the turtles?
What if you turn around and then you're just like, I've taken shits bigger than you?
Is that all you got, monkey man?
And he's like leaning in your ear, fucking. He's like drooling all over your shoulders. What if to make it easier, while he's laying the pipe, you're like feeding him bananas,
Dude, no, 100k turtles would be too much too, bro. You're not getting it. Like, okay, dude, turtles weigh, like, sometimes they can weigh up to, like, 500 pounds, bro.
That's
like, you're not understanding, like, how fucking big and heavy they are, dude. It's not as easy as you think.
Yeah, by the way, these are snapping turtles. Go Google how dangerous they are, and then look at how big they are.
Yeah, look what a snapping turtle can do to a watermelon, bro. Imagine it doing that shit to your calves.
They chew
and then the slow, excruciating death you'd have as they fucking they slowly march onto your body and you can't even walk anymore. Like,
this is what would happen. This is what would happen. Is that you would get behind one of them, maybe you break one of its neck, or you take out like 2 or 3. But then eventually one is going to chew through your Achilles heel and your ankle, and then you're going to be fucked, and then they'll just chase you down from there, and then just crawl all over you and kill you. They'll be
it also depends on their I guess how their platoon is structured. Like, are they uniform and neat? Are they really close to each other? Like
shit,
yeah.
Forward march! Like they're all coming in. I'm imagining the what is it? The March to the Jedi Temple theme playing.
Oh no!
Is it all coming up to you?
Are you the aggravator? It's just they're coming for blood, bro. You got to fight them to the death. So they're bloodlusted.
They're AIs.
They want you.
They know where you are at all times too. That's why you have to pick where you.
They're heat seeking. You can't even lose them.
It's like that Bloodborne thing I linked to you where there's one boss that knows where you are at every point in the game. It's the only boss that knows where you are all the time.
Yeah.
Which is
you'll take the snap, dude. I don't know.
Alright, let's be realistic for a second. If the main goal if the main goal is for you to survive, just all bullshit aside, you go with the gorilla situation because it's a matter of I have to be raped for 5 minutes to get out, but if I go against the turtles, it's pretty much a 90% guarantee you're gonna die eventually. So that's what the realistic options are. And
dude, here's the other thing you gotta imagine too, in terms of pain, the death by the turtles be way worse because okay, here's what's gonna happen. So as we outlined, you're gonna start starving. You're gonna starve. You're either gonna starve or you're gonna eat turtle meat and get a parasite and get bugs in your body and shit. That'll make you sick and feeble.
Worms and shit.
Or you might get bit by one of the turtles while you're trying to fuck up another one. And then you'll lose a part of your limb, you'll bleed out and lose a lot of strength. As well as the fact that you'll just never be strong enough to fight the other turtles after that. And it'll just progressively get worse as you fight them. It'll be an excruciating death. It's just bad.
How are we going to make distance with the turtles too when your Achilles heel's gone and you're in so much pain you can't focus on walking properly? It's going to just slow you down, and like you said, you'll lose energy.
And they have 160-day lifespan for their fucking like starvation meter. Like they don't have to eat for 160 days. They can just walk at you like that long. Like,
by the way, again, there's a million of them. Like we're talking Terminator snapping turtles.
you can't even like pick one up and use it as a weapon because they're too heavy.
You'd have to be a strong man to deadlift one.
They're like meta coolers.
Yeah, yes, exactly in that situation. Bro, those motherfuckers would just flat out snap your ankles. The turtles just march like meta. Yep, that's what Seth said. Even if you had all the resources.
Dude, you could have like an M16 with like 600 rounds and still lose.
Yeah, you would.
Like, think about that.
You would, because even if you collided 3 of them with like per shot, you still would have.
Yeah.
You'd still have 900 something thousand to kill.
Even if you had like fucking 10 grenades and like fucking like just fully equipped, just Bandoiler Rambo mode, you'd run out of ammo before you killed like even like 2%.
I'd simply neg the turtle parasite with my liquor and pizza roll tempered stomach.
What if Kid Goku Chapter 1 was in the same situation? I don't know. I don't know what his stamina's like, really.
Couldn't he blow up fucking all of them with a single ki blast if they're all together?
Well, he doesn't have ki blast in the first chapter. He's just like strong kid.
Okay.
They wouldn't be able to hurt him.
Yeah,
and he can, and so they wouldn't be strong enough to hurt him, and his body lets him eat the turtles without any bad side effects. So he'd probably win.
Couldn't he splat them with his hand? He'd have enough power with his
ki. Yeah. So he would just live long enough. He'd probably get stronger by doing it, if anything.
Yeah, he would be
turtle smacking training.
They were eating dinosaurs and stuff. Wasn't Piccolo and fucking
Yeah.
Gohan eating dinosaurs?
Yeah,
that'd be fine.
The sun versus 1 million turtles.
It would be like it'd be like Super Mario. He'd just be jumping off all of them, fucking splat them all.
Well, Goku can't turn into a monkey because it's fucking like purgatory. There's no moon. He doesn't have the power pole in Chapter 1. Does he? Oh wait, he does. Yeah, he has the power pole too. He can fucking sweep through him and shit. Dude, the power pole is so long it can reach the moon. He'd fucking like sweep through them like a broom.
What about Yellow's question? Rather receive head from snapping turtle or honey badger? How about none? Like,
I don't even want to think about this. Leave me alone.
Snapping turtle would just maul that entire area. Like, just be gone.
There is no full moon in purgatory, bro. What the fuck?
In this hypothetical, it's a white space like in the Matrix where like there's nothing there. Like, it's pretty simple. Imagine a white area that never ends and you can just keep running like
You know what's weird is there are some people who can't actually imagine shit like that. Like they can't even picture it. Isn't that weird? Like it's like not even like oh they're too stupid. Like their brain physically cannot make pictures in their head.
I know this.
Isn't that strange?
I've heard of shit similar to that, but it just seems so foreign. Where it's like you can't like even the idea, the premise, like
because you and I are like story writers, and we're like really like, we like fantasize a lot or whatever. So like we think about it, but like there's people that legit just can't do that.
Yeah, but even still, like let's say some people in the audience, let's say they're like that. We've described to you, even if you can't visualize it, you already know how it works. It's like, alright, if you know, okay, don't touch stove, it's very hot, you also know, okay, I've been inside of a room before, but now I know that it's infinite in size and it's white, like, surely they could put 2 and 2 together with that?
No, they wouldn't even be able to imagine it. Like, they can't picture it in their head. Like, they understand the concept,
That's
but they can't actually like see it in their head to fully comprehend
that's fine. But if they understand the concept, that's where I'm like, well, surely you know what the conversation is then. Otherwise, how can they have consistency in anything they do? Like, even if they can't just not visualize it, but even just understand.
Well, it's the same thing as like sociopaths. Like they can't even like. They don't have the emotions, like their brain just doesn't do it. It's like that, but with inner pictures. Like they don't have like the mind's eye, Like,
No, I do understand. I understand that part. It's just like when you explain the premise to them, and then they understand the rules, even without being able to visualize it. Like surely that's still enough for them to be,
Another weird thing too is that some people can picture things in their mind, but they can't do it in color.
Yeah.
That's another weird one.
Swear, there's something in my head like that I'm trying to think of that is very similar to what you said. Like people who can't. There are people born that actually don't have a monologue, like an inner monologue. They don't have a voice in their head. How crazy is that?
That is weird.
100k Alex Joneses versus a million snapping turtles.
It's like being born without a Zompok toe spirit, bro.
I mean,
Oh,
like,
damn.
it's like, is there any rationale? Like, they're just like, now that's how I imagine animals act, where it's like no
inner monologue.
Yeah, no inner deciding like what they're gonna do. It's just all instinctive. Like, okay,
no inner monologue and no fucking mind's eye picture.
It's
you
like
know what I mean?
Food, procreation. Okay, this is danger. Like that's about the extent of their existence.
Turtles can leap. Oh fuck. Yeah, they can, can't they? Can't they like kind of lunge? Oh fuck, dude. Y'all are tripping. These turtles are gonna be scary,
Wait,
dude.
let's see how fast snapping turtles are. Snapping turtles.
Yeah, did they have like a run speed? Like, what if like you're in purgatory and then suddenly it says wave 1, and then like the turtles start sprinting like some Nazi zombies?
Well, let's see how fast it is.
Using
I'm watching the video. We need to get the big ones because they're the ones that we're gonna be.
It's not okay. It's not voices in your head. It's more like. It's just like you can't even like talk to yourself. Like you can't even like plan things out even like verbally in your brain. Like, which is like one of the ways people like one of the ways humans categorize things is through speech. So that's why people that speak different languages categorize things differently, because like your reality is almost like limited to like the way you interpret language a lot of the time, and like how you can explain it and categorize it. So if you don't have that internal dialogue, it really puts into question like how well you can categorize information, because you don't have words to categorize things to. You'd only have like sensations they would bring, not the actual words. So it'd be weird. It's like saying, you know, like, hey, how would you categorize those two guys on the screen doing that dance? You'd say, well, that's Goku and Vegeta. That's how your brain would categorize it, but you don't even have that monologue in your brain to say that's Goku and Vegeta. Isn't that just weird? Like, I don't know.
What exactly did the person say, verbatim? Because I was looking at the videos of how fast they moved, the snapping turtles.
Oh, he was just like, internal voice, voices in my head greater than not having voices in my head. And I was just like, you know, I'm not saying like schizophrenia or something. I'm just saying like,
yeah. It's really just inner monologue. You know how like, hey, you can like literally sit there by yourself and use your computer without talking to someone in call because you're deciding, I want to listen to this song. That's called having an inner monologue. You're actually deciding what you want to do with your day. It's pretty normal.
Yeah.
You could have the entire UFC and boxing roster from all the best eras and they'd still lose to the Turtles. Yeah, they fucking would, bro. So the big ones aren't very quick, but even still, like, they're just gonna march towards you, so you're fucked.
Stop defending the Barian mode? Why, dude? That's like Naruto's Ultra Instinct, bro. He even fights a guy named Jigen. You know, like how Goku fought Jiren? It's like he fought Jigen and like whipped out his Ultra Instinct on him and everything. It's just like his cool moment. Like, why do you hate it so much?
Yeah, I didn't even like Boruto.